Good afternoon. This is Shannon Gronich with the Business Acceleration Network, and I am super excited to introduce to you a woman on a mission. She has been a huge inspiration to not only myself, but our community. She has Unlocking Your Limitless Life. This is a global series that is spreading the message that is transforming business, transforming consciousness. I'm thrilled because this is something that I feel everybody should know about. Hopefully today, after you learn a little bit more about what she's up to and you have a why, you have a vision, you have a mission, you'll be inspired to reach out to Susan Shatzer and find out more about how you can get involved in spreading this out to the world and getting your message out to the masses. Susan has also been, I just have to brag a little bit about what you've been up to. She's also been a 11 times international best-selling author. She's in the Clear Business Directory, so she's been third-party vetted, meaning that she is legit and she's all about transparency, wants to, let you, usually opens up the curtain and lets you know what's happening. And again, she is on a mission looking for individuals like you to help you get your message to the masses. So Susan, thank you so much for letting me share you with the world. So can you tell us a little bit about Unlocking Your Limitless Life?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Shannon, so much. And thank you for, inviting me on to come chat with you because, it's been this need that I've had and I was given it at a very early age. It was like find a need and fill it. So throughout my entire life, all of the organizations I joined and all of the sports I took up and all of the jobs I had, I kept saying, oh, this is it. This is it. This is what it is. This is the need. Oh, and this is the change I'm making. This is the contribution. And then after 4 or 5 years there, and I've got to the, top pinnacle of that position, I was like, okay, yeah, this isn't it. And so what started to show up was, there's got to be something bigger. And then the next thing would show up. So I was in a place where, I just saw a lot of my friends, looking for advanced marketing and advanced advertising and advanced promoting. And where they had their media was on YouTube or Facebook and on their website. And it just wasn't getting enough traction for them. Like they were still the best kept secret. So when this opportunity landed in my lap, I thought, wow, what if we could create something that would be affordable and a place where people could get top quality videos created about themselves and their show and their mission, vision, or message. And then, giving them a platform to be on that would give them the opportunity to be accessible on every continent, on all smart devices. And so that's what we've kind of created. And I'm so excited because it's changing the way we're doing business.
Yeah, I actually consider you an expert in this because I've learned so much from you this last years we've been playing together about what's happening in the future with television, with technology. And I actually have known people on YouTube who were living, traveling, they were creating videos and everything got squelched. So can you just share for a little bit about where the future of this medium is going and why it's important to connect with something like what you're doing?
Yeah, thank you. So we're at the point where we're ready to take the next step, and you can kind of feel it coming because so many people are disconnecting from the cable companies. People are asking for their media and their content on demand. And it's really going to be with the device that they carry with them all the time. We are so connected to our smartphones and our smart tablets that that's where a lot of people take it to bed with them. And, a lot of people wake up with them. A lot of people take it to the restroom with them. So it's something that, nobody ever leaves home. And that is where media is looking to go. Yeah, you can get on YouTube and, have some stuff up there, but the quality of YouTube and the quality of Roku, like this is a Roku, we're on Roku right here, is the fact that you have no control over your content when it's on YouTube. You had just said that, you had some friends that had like their YouTube channel squashed, and, you know, some of my friends had it demonetized on them, and there's no customer service to really like get someone on the phone. And so this platform actually returned the control of the content back to us, which is one of my favorite things to talk about, because Roku just surpassed in the fall YouTube for clickable media links. And guess who owns YouTube? Google. So Google owns YouTube, and Roku has surpassed Google with video media clickable links. So Roku has partnered with Chang. It's a Chinese-based company in China, and they're the second in the world for producing TV sets. And if you remember back when the Gateway came out, the Gateway computer, and it came in a box, do you remember that, Shannon? Like, everyone wanted one of those. And I remember ordering one, and we were on a wait list. Like, you had to wait for it to come in. And the big thing about that was that Microsoft partnered with Gateway Computers and allowed their software to be installed on all the computers. So before that, we used to have to get our computer and then buy our Microsoft and then have to install it ourselves. And this saved us money because it was all inclusive, and it was already done for us. So Roku has done the same thing. Roku has partnered with Chang in China, and Roku is now on every TV set that goes out from that company in China. So literally they are gaining the market, you know, on that. So right now, those of us have the devices for Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, where we plug them in, unless we have a smart TV. So we're in that transition right now where we're going from Blockbuster Video to Redbox, from Yellow Pages to the internet. So we're getting ready to make that kind of a leap with video media. And this is the platform where it's going, because literally we're on all 7 continents, and anyone, anywhere in the world can access your information.
That is awesome. I have to say, one of the things that really excites me about what you're doing, those of you that don't know, I've been able to garner millions of dollars in free publicity, help people really stand out in what they're doing with creating that power bio and showcasing what you've done. And what I love, Susan, about what you're doing is that it's like you put people in a place of being an instant celebrity status in their industry, because of the high quality, because of the reach, because of some of the names that they're able to include in their bio of, this is where I've been featured, this is the TV show I've been on. So I hope, as people are watching this and looking at this, if you've been climbing that ladder of, do I do Facebook ads, do I do this, and you're not getting the results, I really invite you to book some time with Susan, because this is, in my experience of doing media for over 15 years, this is the quickest shortcut to get you in that celebrity status, that you can leverage it to get more and more and more and more. Anything you want to say about that, Susan?
Well, one of the other options that people have now is, your next step beyond Facebook and YouTube would be $25,000 for 3 minutes on the Today Show. So that's like the next step for people if they're not able to capture the local network, within their area. So this actually positions you as an expert, because someone else is interviewing you, like you're interviewing me now, Shannon, and it's not me saying, oh, this is great, you should do this, you should do this. And I love that, and I love doing that for all the guests. But you and I sit down and we have a strategic coaching session. So we outline your 4 shows. We film 4 shows with you. And in doing that, you have control over what you share, when you share it, how you share it, how it comes out, and it's your authentic self. And so many people that, we film with have said, I've never really talked about it like this way before, and here it is. And it just lends that authenticity to who you are and what you're bringing to the world.
And just one other beautiful thing that I want to share with you is that you also allow people to plug into your marketing. So not only do they get this show, they get the series, but you have thousands of people, you have partnerships that you've aligned with. So it's kind of like they have a PR team that's helping them get their message to the masses. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's incredible that we are able to tap into the company that syndicates us on 90 different platforms. And so they run press releases for us. We tap into, like, all of our content goes on their social media sites, which has hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers. So it's not only ours, but it's theirs as well, that we have connected with. And then there's lots of partnerships that have been put in place with a lot of different organizations that have thousands of men and women all over the country, and literally all over the world. So it's a very exciting place to be in. It really is. We also partner up with a international podcast. Janie Lynn runs Divine Wealth Awakening, and that's also an option that we do. And we have all your hyperlinks to all of your information. So, people don't want to have to stop and go someplace else to Google search you, or stop and have to remember to find you later. Everything is right there. It's clickable, and they can just go, yep, want to hire this person. Click. Yep, that's the program that I want to buy. Click. Yes, that's the book I want to have. Click.
Yeah, it's beautiful
So
that you've
easy.
yeah.
That's what people want you to know.
Exactly. Well, Susan, as you know, I made this investment in this. I wouldn't have done this if I didn't think it wasn't a good strategic move for my message that we wanted to get out to the masses. And thank you so much for, I know people have to apply. You don't take everybody. So thank you for accepting my application. Those of you, again, that have a message, a mission, a vision that you want to get out, I invite you to book some time with Susan, because you will be at the forefront of what you're doing, and you can leverage this in ways that are amazing. And Susan, I know this is the other thing I love. Like, I know how to leverage this, but you take people that may not know how to leverage this, and you're going to walk them through and show them how to do this so that they can use this to really catapult them to the next level. Any final remarks that you wanted to add?
No, this is a tool and a resource that people can add to their toolbox when they're looking to market to their next high-paying client.
Perfect. So if somebody wanted to book time with you, what's the best way to do that?
We're going to go ahead and put the link to my booking schedule with this, right below.
Below, yes. Awesome. Well, Susan, I am so grateful that you're out shaking and moving and impacting the world that you are. You've put some remarkable people on your show. Please go apply. If you're watching this video, please go apply. It's messages like this that are uncensored, that have this, movement, that have the community that Susan has, that can really have that impact, and to have this high level of professional videos with everything that's bundled together can really help you go to that next level. So with that, Susan, thank you for the work you do in the world.
Thank you, Shannon.